You see that shit? I be just sitting here talking and I see that shit pop up, bro. I'm like, oh, that's a game. You see that shit, nigga? I didn't know he was just gonna respond like that, nigga. I didn't know. Cause he wasn't on. But he had tagged me first, so. But yeah, bro. But shut up. Oh, for real? Okay, we going to Miami. That same week. I took off on vacation. My birthday on Thursday. For real? Who you going to Cali with? Oh, so that's what we going must be. We need to talk to goddamn Ron, because Bonnie thinking Miami.
One little Jay left me here in my ear, like, come to Cali, check it out. He wants me to move out there.
Man, don't fuck with them.
Getting toward the
I'm telling you, bro, like,
NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Moving out there with Jay, bro, it's like moving out there. Bro, like, you better have your shit together. Like, man, you gonna wish you didn't do it. You're gonna go out there and have to run right back.
11.
All right, let me focus on this game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Across midfield. He's on his way. Cincinnati score. A great effort there.
Did he get through there?
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
That was nasty.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
That's what we do. That's what I'm saying. The grind gonna be real, bro. It's gonna be real.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one.
My birthday on the week. Everybody talking about going out. I took that week off already. I put that shit in yesterday.
Here from the end zone. And a good return.
That would have been bad.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
Hey, you see that shit? Spring break, and that's what I put into on the PTO. Son, spring break and my B-day. You about to go out to Cali? I mean, JC come to Cali though. I know Saga won't go to Cali. I don't mind going to Cali either.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
I ain't drinking that much anyway. I'm going to do that regardless.
Theories abound, people have opinions, but too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Second and 10.
March, hot than a motherfucker out there, dude, boy. Nah, Pollard.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He never touched the ground.
To this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play.
I think I'm gonna end up playing all my games tonight. Put it up there, nigga.
Pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Lance.
Boy, let's go, man. Tell you, the first game I played, there was a Super Bowl runner-up. When he beat me 24-23, I was pissed. I was working too, man.
This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
You gonna repeat that shit again?
About to get going. Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not right.
Man, shut up.
Last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And
That means you know PS5, man. I know that.
Unbridled joy after that one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boston. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right? Absolutely. Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Boston. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces. The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
He's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
11, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. Well, a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
On third down, Burrow. That is caught. Oh, what a juke into space. A big play there to catch and run. 54 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. Look like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
On first down, Boston. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow to throw on second down. Jamar Chase, touchdown. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Partner, remember that old film with Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go, set. 6, mega.
And Lance now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defensive player with some confidence, haven't allowed a point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 119 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go. 12. 11, Thomas.
Now a handoff up the middle. Boston. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. To give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Gun.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
11.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out looking at Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle they go. Boston, and down right around the 32-yard line and 4 yards on the pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 32-yard line.
11 MT, take.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT.
In motion comes the tight end left.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll run on 1st down. Boston. A little jerk. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 143 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 Thomas.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight all to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9. Second down and a yard. And Lance going to throw. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And the kicking is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carry goes his way. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
That's all right. That's all right.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, and it's Pollard again. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24.
Cowboys 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Here's Burrow. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Ja'Marr Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Right back to him on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And tackled down after a gain of 3, leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
11, 11. 11, 11. 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Bengals just continue to roll. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Cincinnati. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Pollard. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it. And they tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
11.
On 2nd down now, Boston able to avoid him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there on the Bengal 1st.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Boston. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
On second down, Boston. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
11.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And that will be incomplete. A CD there on big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the DBs has it.
And that's
as the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Lance throwing on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 12.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And now they'll shift things around. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to be settled down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
12.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. The sing is ugly. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so when they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the last second.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Lance to throw it. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time here. Lance. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more on the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
11.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Oh, come on, with a flag, man.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But there he goes, right side. He's still on his feet. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing on first down is Lance. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one was over a long time ago.
The partner under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show.
Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold niggas don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about it, that's what really made me rich. Hustle, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club, recline way too white to be shooting in the eyes. I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with the ops. That you need better stats. Standing on my money, dog. Please don't get involved. Ain't nobody running off. Rules to the basics. I can't be no son-in-law. I can't take the summer off. I make it look good and all, but this is no vacation. All the goons, they respect me and I know. Watch your words and your tone, you not a poet. My advice, please don't try to be raw. Let me know they whole club selling out of here to doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich.